Hey folks, how y'all doing? Kanal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Let's take a look at what we got going on today in the markets. Same old, right? Just another down day in the markets. Could have been worse. We're starting to get really oversold, and that's kind of holding up the markets a tad, but we're not getting any real indication of short-term reversal or any indication of snapback. The short the morning or fade the morning gap up or early morning strength play is still in effect, and that seems to be really the most effective play in the playbook. And then the rest of the day, there isn't much going on. I didn't see that much action in any particular stocks today, except there was some low float momentum in some China names that really got moving. We saw a lot of 100% rippers in some of these low float stocks, especially the EPS plays like CLNT, Arcon. That's when you really know there's not much going on in the market when those stocks are running. Typically, those are the stocks that traders pile into when they're bored and there's just nothing else going on. On a technical level, I mean, there's really nothing to see here. We're not seeing any indication of anything changing in terms of the price action or structure of the market. It looks like probably maybe, we've got another swoosh in us before I get kind of excited about going long. I'm getting close, but we need further downside to stretch this rubber band out. Today, resting doesn't actually help. I wanted to see more follow through to the downside for me to get bullish. A rest just kind of prolongs the inevitable and gets us ready for more selling. For tomorrow, CLNT on watch. The setup, we're up in space now, so this stock will be in play for day trades. Keep it on your list the whole days. There will be some opportunities, both long and short. THLD, interesting play here. Looks like we're bottoming out here at this $4 range. I'm interested to see if this thing can hold a spike. I tried today. I think probably 450 is the real key here, but I could preempt something like this if I see some Momo coming in. It might need another couple days. It kind of had this 20-day moving average flatten out on top of it. That would set up a more powerful squeeze, but we're getting there. Noah, this is a Chinese stock that's having a nice little range break here. We got 550 resistance. Anything over that, probably $6. These Chinese stocks have been hot. This one, has been beaten down this year like most of them, and it's starting to come out of range. MCP, watching this every day, looking for a potential reversal. When it squeezes, we'll get a nice, $1 or $2 rip on it. It's just, we need the intraday reversal. TNAV, nice flag pattern here. This is one of those tricky stocks, though. The pattern is nice, but it's a little bit of a thin stock, and so sometimes if you don't see the volume start flowing in, you got to bail out of these things, as you just don't know when they'll die off. NYT, broke 8 today, testing that 200-day moving average. I'm looking for another swoosh in this. We're kind of having just like a giant bear flag. SMCI, I like this one for a long. We've got a really nice base forming here. It looks like the selling's dried up. We had a little bit of a volume pop today. Let's see if this thing can come out of range. What I'll be doing is looking at more like a 10-day, 30-minute chart to really identify where the key level is that I need to see break. But nice bottom bounce formation. RIM, it's a little bit of a messy flag here, but it's starting to form here. On a longer term time frame. When you're zooming out, it looks pretty good here, and there's some upside potentially, especially if you can get over 9. LE down 6% today. I forgot to short this thing. I was so busy, man. I made a whole boatload of trades today. But, you can see we're testing lows here. I think that we're going to see continued breakdown in this one, probably down to the 200-day moving average. It's setting up for one more nasty spike. FIO, just bear flagging here. Looks like one more push down, probably at about $20 or so. Zillow, another down day, another down candle. The selling is starting to die up a little bit. I'm looking for a snapback here when the market can bounce. VHC, I held a half a position of this overnight. We kind of just stopped right at 30, and we'll see if this thing is in bounce mode. I got to stop right under 30 on this one, but it's had a huge pullback here, and this one could be a real ripper if the market bounces. And then Netflix, just grinding higher. I don't know if we get the huge rip because it's just grinding higher, but this thing looks like it's going to hit 85 relatively quickly.